Have you ever felt lost when facing a tough decision? Life throws us curveballs, and sometimes it feels like we're drowning in choices. We find ourselves standing at a crossroads, unsure which way to turn, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. It might be a career change, a relationship dilemma, or a financial decision. These moments can be incredibly daunting, big or small. These choices can leave us feeling overwhelmed and anxious, as if the weight of the world is on our shoulders. It's in these moments of uncertainty that we need more than our own understanding. We need a guiding light. We need something to cut through the noise and confusion, to bring clarity to our minds. What we really long for is wisdom, a deeper insight that transcends our limited perspective. Not just any wisdom, but the wisdom that comes from God, the source of all truth and understanding. He sees the bigger picture, the grand tapestry of our lives. He knows the path that leads to peace and fulfillment, the way that brings true joy. He longs to guide us, to be our compass in the wilderness of decisions, showing us the way forward. The good news is that God's wisdom is not out of reach. It's available to all who seek it with a sincere heart. God's word tells us in James chapter 1, verse 5, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." What an amazing promise. God, in his infinite generosity, offers his wisdom freely to anyone who asks. But what exactly is God's wisdom? It's not simply about having a high IQ or making smart decisions. God's wisdom is understanding his heart and his ways. It's seeing life from his perspective. It's aligning our choices with his will, even when we don't fully understand the outcome. So how do we tap into this incredible gift of divine wisdom? How do we seek God's wisdom in our everyday lives and make it a part of our daily routine? It begins with a posture of humility, recognizing that we don't have all the answers. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 6. Remind us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. This is a powerful reminder to rely on God's wisdom. Prayer is our lifeline to God, a direct line of communication. Start by bringing your decision to him, no matter how big or small. Lay it all out before him, your fears, your hopes, your confusion, and your dreams. Ask for his guidance and clarity, trusting that he will provide the direction you need. Quiet your heart and listen, making space for his voice to be heard. Spend time in his word, immersing yourself in the scriptures. The Bible is filled with timeless wisdom that can speak directly to our situations, offering guidance and insight for every aspect of life. Trusting in God's timing. Seeking God's wisdom doesn't mean we'll instantly receive a clear answer. Sometimes he asks us to wait. He may be working behind the scenes, orchestrating circumstances, or preparing our hearts for the journey ahead. Remember, God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't make sense to us. Proverbs 2:6 reminds us, "For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding." Trust that he will reveal his plan in his perfect time. Living a life guided by God. Living a life guided by God's wisdom is a daily pursuit. It requires constant attention and dedication to align our hearts and minds with his teachings. It's about surrendering our plans to him, trusting that his path is the best one for us, even when it diverges from our own desires. It's about seeking his face in every decision, big or small, and allowing his guidance to shape our actions and choices. It's about trusting that he knows what's best, even when we can't see it. This trust is built through daily communication and reliance on his word. As you go through your day, ask God for wisdom in every situation. Whether you're at work, at home, or out in the world, his guidance is always available. Write down your prayers and the insights you receive, This practice helps to solidify your connection with God and keeps you mindful of His presence. Reflect on how He is leading you. Take time to meditate on His words and how they apply to your life. His wisdom is available to you, and as you seek Him, you'll discover the peace and fulfillment that comes from living a life aligned with His perfect will. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a willing spirit.